Hello students, welcome to Mathematics Year 6, topic numbers and operations. Our quest today is to be able to solve mixed operations. So what are mixed operations in the first place? They involve addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. All four operations come in. However, before we go to solving them, you should know one principle called the BODMAS. Okay. Now, what is this BODMAS? Would be a principle in which we do certain operations. Remember, we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. But we have actually two more. One is called brackets. Okay, that's what the B stands for. Sometimes in maths, we have brackets. Okay. And then O is for off. So if you see a question that has off, or if you see something that has a bracket, that has to be done first. So I put an orange circle around it to show you that these two operations, this is called the order of operations. Order means it's like a sequence. So you start, if you see a brackets, you do that first. Or if you see the word off, you do that first. This is like the most important group. Then comes the second group, which is the division and the multiplication over here. They are at the same level. So if you see division and multiplication, you can do either one. It doesn't matter. They are in the same level. Okay, let me give you a quick example here. Let's say I have 3 times 10 divide by 2. So I see a multiplication, I see a division. Which should I do first? It says here that division first, then multiplication. No. Although the order is like this, division first, then followed by multiplication, they both belong in the same group. Same group means it doesn't matter who comes first. If you see multiplication coming in first, like this question, it has a multiplication first, you do it first. So what is 3 times 10? Answer is 30. And then you divide it with 2. What is 30 divided by 2? That will give you 50. Do you understand? And then you must know something called left to right. This is what we did. We did the operation on the left, followed then by the operation on the right. Okay, so the last part of our BODMAS is A and S. A and S stands for addition and subtraction. So addition and subtraction takes the last place, and it can be whichever comes first. So for example, let me erase this a little. Okay, let's say I have a question which is like this. 30 minus 5 plus 6. So yeah, addition and subtraction, addition first, then subtraction, yes. But when it comes together in the same level, it doesn't matter. You follow the left to right rule. What does the left to right rule says? Whatever comes left, do it first. So what is in the left here first? It's 30 minus 5. So you do 30 minus 5 first, so it gets 25. And then you do 25 plus 6. You do the addition later. They belong in the same group. Once they belong in the same group, it doesn't matter. You must follow the left to right. If subtraction comes first, you do subtraction first. If addition comes first, you do addition first. You follow the left to right rule. Okay, so BODMAS, again, I repeat, is divided into 3 different levels. Okay, one is the B and the O, one is the D and the M, and one is the A and the S. Okay, so if you see a brackets or the word off, you do it first. If you see division or multiplication, then you have to do it second. And finally, addition and subtraction, you do it last. However, within within division and multiplication, within addition and subtraction, you follow the rule of left to right. Now, what is the rule of left to right? That means if you see subtraction first before addition, do the subtraction. If you see multiplication coming first before division, do the multiplication first. Okay, so let's look at some questions to help us understand. Our question here is this. 1/3 million, this is a fractions million, plus a decimal million and divide by 15. So look at our question carefully. You see a bracket. Can you see a bracket here? Of course, inside the bracket is an addition, but the bracket itself tells us that we have to do this first. We have to answer this first, and then only we divide by 15. Okay, the bracket is the most important one first, so you do this first. No, so solve it. What is 1/3 million? So that is 1 million. 3/4 is 750,000. All right, plus, so it's an addition here, plus with 6.8 million. So 6,800,000. So this is the part where you solve the bracket first. So 0, 0, 0, 0. Over here 5. 8 plus 7, 15. 6, 7, 8. So 8,550,000. Now this answer, you now have to divide by 15. So divide by 15, yes, you got no choice but to do standard written method. So 8,550,000 divide by 15. Now, I hope you know that times table 15 isn't that difficult. Okay, I'll do the times table up here in blue. So let's start. 15, add mentally 30, 30 plus 15, 45, 45 plus 15, 60, 60 plus 15, 75, 75 plus 15, 90, 90 plus 15, 105, 105 plus 15, 120, 120 plus 15, 135, and finally 150. When I reach 150, I know this is 10 times 15. Can you see that? That means all my answers here, it's correct. Then you start answering. Can 8 divide by 15? Obviously cannot. So use 85. So where is 85? 85 is somewhere here, which means I can use up to 75. So I'll write here 75. How many times is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 times. So over here, I'll have a remainder. 85 minus 75 is 10. Then bring down your 5. You have a digit 5 here. That's 105. Beautiful. I have 105 here exactly. How many times is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 times. And that's exactly 105, which means I do not have a remainder anymore. Which means all these zeros can be just replaced up into its place values. So my answer would be 570,000. That's it. And this is how you solve. Of course, the division part is a normal division. What you're learning here is mixed operations, which is the order of operations. Although addition you see here comes last in the order, you have a bracket. So the bracket means do it first. Okay, clear the drawing and let's move on to another example. Oops. Over here, there is no bracket for us to work. Okay, obviously the question doesn't have a bracket. You don't see any bracket. So read the question. 6.25 million minus 2.4 million divide by 8. So here we have subtraction and division. Which should we do first? According to the principles of Bodmer's, we have division to be done first. Then only we do subtraction. So remember Bodmer's, I'll write it again. B-O-D-M-A-S. Subtraction is here. Division is here. So this group, you got to do it first before you do subtraction. So 2.4 million divided by 8. This has to be done first. And for that, you straight away convert. What is 2.4 million, guys? 2,400,000. Divide by 8 means divide by 8. Standard written method. 24 divided by 8 is 3. Okay, 8, 16, 24. So no remainder here. So all the zeros will just be carried up. Your answer is 300,000. So 2.4 million divided by 8 is 300,000. Now what do? You take 6.25 million and minus that 300,000. That's all. And what is 6.25? Quarter is 250,000. Okay, minus 300,000. Of course, do a normal subtraction now. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 5, 2 minus 3. Please borrow here, 5. 12 minus 3 would be 9. And here, 5. So your answer, 5,950,000. Okay, clear with this? I hope you are able to understand mixed operations.